Hey guys, welcome to TechTricks tutorial. In today's video, we'll learn how to use your own image in Leonardo AI or add your image to AI and make an image with your face. It is a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So let's dive right in. If you're not familiar with Leonardo AI, just a quick overview. It is an advanced artificial intelligence platform that specializes in creating and manipulating images with remarkable precision. So, these leverages cutting edge techniques in deep learning to understand and generate visual content based on your instructions. So, whether you want to create stunning artwork, design prototypes, or even enhance photos, Leonardo AI offers a powerful set of tools that allow you to turn your ideas into reality. So these are actually some of the models or the fine-tuned models that Leonardo offers. And if you scroll down a little bit more onto their website, you should be able to see the different things that are made by other users. So you could actually make use onto this one to find in some inspiration. And for you to be able to get started, you're just gonna head here onto this page, and then right after, if you don't have an account yet, you'll just need to create an account. So there is no credit card needed for that. And if you click onto this, you'll get redirected onto the sign up or login page. Here onto the login page, there are a lot of options to choose from. So you could choose to sign up using your Apple account, Google account, or Microsoft account, or you could just simply use your email and your password. Then right after, just simply click on the sign in. So if you don't have an account, you need to click onto the sign up. And this site is actually available already onto the App Store. So I'll just have to click onto this one to download this onto your App Store. So let's just head onto the logging in page so that we'll get redirected onto the dashboard or main page of Leonardo AI. Now, once you're logged in, here is what it will look like. So you could actually see the different featured models in here. So these featured models are what actually your reference onto the image creation or generation. So it will base onto what it shows in here. So for example, if you want to see your generation as an anime pastel dream or pastel anime styling, you could actually use this one. We actually have different of things in here so that you could choose from it. And scrolling down further, you should be able to see the different recent creation done by other users. So from here, you could find in some inspiration, or you could also try to see the different prompts that it used to achieve this certain type of photo that they're using in here or that it has generated. So you can see we have this one and many more in here. Now, going here onto the left side, you should be able to see the different things such as this one, or the 150 tokens. So these tokens are what you actually use to generate the photos. So these actually resets every 16 hours, or it may take up to an hour to update your token. So these refreshes daily. And if you want more, you could just simply click onto the upgrade button in here to choose from the different options that it offers. And these are actually the different plans that it offers. So currently we're using the $0 or free forever, which is 150 fast generations per day. Now we also have Apprentice, Artisan, Maestro, and these are the different features that it offers. So you could actually scroll down in here as well to view in the different plan details in here. And if you want to subscribe to one, you'll just have to click onto this so that you could go ahead and choose your monthly billing. Now you could actually choose to pay yearly or monthly for your plan. So just choose a plan that has been tailored to your need or what you prefer. Now going back here, you should be able to see the community feed as well. So this is just like the recent creation. You should be able to see the different things done by other user, your own personal feed so that here it will store the different generations that you did in the past. You could also see the training and data sets wherein you could go ahead and train your own models like this, the fine-tuned models as well that are done by other users or actually featured by Leonardo AI. Now the tools that we could use, we have the AI image generation, AI canvas, and the texture generation. We also have here the API access, some settings, backend help, and the logout button. And for us to be able to get started, we'll just have to click onto the AI image generation in here to get started. Now here, right after clicking onto that, you'll get redirected onto the AI image generation page. So here you could actually type in a prompt. You could choose in the fine-tune model, the Leonardo style, and the elements. So these elements is actually new. So there are a lot of options to choose from if you click onto this one. So you could actually choose up to 4 elements in there. And just a quick overview regarding this. So this is actually a new feature from them. And this is the custom implementation of LoRa or the low rank adaptation which are available to use on the platform. So you could dive into a continually expanding collection of elements that redefine the image generation, embark on an artistic journey where cutting edge AI seamlessly intersects with your boundless imagination. So you could go ahead and watch this video and hear for the full tutorial for that, but we could try to use that onto our generation to so that we could go ahead and try to see what it would look like. So there are actually the different choices that you could choose from. So you could choose up to four, and you could also see in here if you just want to see the compatible ones for your design. Now, going back further, we could choose the number of images, some of its feature in here, the dimension, some advanced control, and guidance scale. Now, this is what we'll actually use to add in our own image, the image inputs. So these have been moved already to the image guidance tab. So you could see that one in here. We'll just have to click onto this so that we could use it. So this is where we'll upload an image to get started, and the available options are PNG, JPEG, or WebP, and up to 5 MB. Now you can leverage image and photos to guide your generation in here, and we'll just have to upload it in here to get started. Now I have here a photo of a girl. So for example, this is our portrait. We'll use this as a reference or guide so that we could go ahead and proceed with our generation. So we're just gonna go ahead and drag and drop it in here, and we'll just wait for this one to load so that we could use that image. Now, as you can see, this is what it would look like right after you put in the image. So you could choose which type it in here, image to image. So there are a lot of options that you could choose from. This is the pose of our character in here. So if you have your own pose also in there, we'll try to use that one so that we could generate our own photo using your own picture or your pose. So you could adjust the strength in here. So this strength is actually the amount of image guidance that is applied. So the higher value, the more strongly guide the output, and while the lower the value, it will potentially allow for more creative interpretation basing onto the text prompt that you have. Now let's type in a prompt in here, choosing a fine-tuned model so that we could go ahead and generate some amazing photos. Now this is actually the prompt that we're gonna use. So for the realistic portrait of a girl turned into a superhero, we're gonna go ahead and use that, and let's go ahead and try to add in the element as well. So let's choose some elements in here. So there are a lot of options, but for this type one, we're gonna use these toxic bonds. So we could go ahead, just click onto which one you prefer, click onto confirm so that you could go ahead and try to see what it will give you. So there are actually some descriptions also onto the element so that you could go ahead and try to see what it will give you. So actually we could choose a lot of element in here. We've used Dreamshaper V6 for our fine-tune model, and let's click on to generate. Let's try to see what it will give us so that we could go ahead and see what it offers. Now, as you can see, here are the photos that it has given us. So let's take a look first onto this reference that we have in here. So this is the photo reference that we have, and this is actually its generation. So as you can see in here, we tried to use the image to image for this one. So I changed the post image to image to image to have this one. And as you can see, there is also the added elements in here, the toxic, and also some of the inferno because of the eyes. So for us to be able to remove the toxic in here, we could try something out just using the inferno in here. And also we could try to adjust some strengths in here as well so that we could go ahead and try to regenerate. Let's have it at 0.25. Click on to generate again until we achieve our desired output. Now after a couple of generation, here are what I've got. So these are the first sets that we have in here. I've actually generated this as well using this one. And after a couple of adjusting, I've gone ahead and received this generation. So let's start with this one first. So if you zoom in onto this one, I kind of like the vibe onto this. It still retained the pose or image in here that we have added. Also, it added some styles using the inferno elements, and this kind of looks like a superhero a little bit. Now going on to the other photo, this one I'm kind of satisfied on how this one has turned out, since I kind of like how it did some effects in here or something, so it really depicted something more like of a superhero. So if you're satisfied already with the photo, you'll just have to click onto the download image for that one. You could copy this. Also, you could unzoom the image and remove its background. Now, if you're not satisfied, you could just delete the photo, and also you could just go ahead and try to regenerate again until you are satisfied with the output. And that's just basically it onto using your own image into Leonardo AI. And if you think this has been helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to comment it down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on to our next video.